we had the green object again.
Dodging flying dildos on the court.
Someone threw a green machine in the Barclays Center tonight at the New York Liberty game.
The object hits the floor. I love
Kelsey Plum with the kick of the deal to the dough off the court.
But it had gone right at Sophie Cunningham's leg.
It's ridiculous.
Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham has spoken about the circus that the WNBA has turned into.
Somebody has found the organization that's been throwing these green monsters on the floor.
It makes the league look like a joke.
Sophie Cunningham just got hit by a fan-thrown object mid-game. Kelsey Plum kicked it off the court. And through all the chaos, Caitlin Clark stayed calm, focused, and classy as ever. If you believe Caitlin is the face of the league, comment 100%. Let's break down exactly what happened.
You're better without Caitlin. They're not. They're not better without Caitlin.
This was supposed to be just another competitive WNBA game. But what happened to Sophie Cunningham crossed a line no player should ever have to face.
Third installment of Flying Dildo Gate. That's right, we had another dildo come flying out of the stands this time and nail Sophie Cunningham.
Mid-game, a fan threw an object onto the court, and it struck Sophie directly. Yes, a professional athlete in the middle of a live event was hit by something launched from the crowd. Sophie's reaction? Total disbelief.
Sophie Cunningham has in fact responded, "No way that thing actually hit me. I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that." And she tweeted out, "Stop throwing these green objects on the floor. You're going to hurt one of us."
She later said, "No way that thing actually hit me."
She made some comments the other day, in case anybody forgot, where she said, "Stop throwing dildos on the court. You're going to hurt one of us." After the game last night, she said, "This did not age well. No way that thing actually hit me. I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that."
I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that, referencing her own warning just days earlier.
My mom, she goes, instead of like my good luck text, she goes, "Watch out for flying dildos tonight."
When she told fans to stop throwing things before someone got hurt. This wasn't the first time an object has been thrown during a game.
Someone threw a green machine in the Barclays Center tonight at the New York Liberty game, missed the court, and almost hit a kid.
Somebody was even trying to do it at the Mercury game last night, but ended up getting tackled.
But this time, someone was hit. And what's even more disturbing is the silence from officials. Where was the immediate response? Where was the protection? It's a moment that's now gone viral.
This did not age well tweet to her "Stop throwing dildos" tweet has got 10 million views on it.
But viral for all the wrong reasons. Sophie Cunningham became the latest victim in a pattern of escalating fan misconduct that the league has yet to truly address. And here's the harsh truth. This isn't just about Sophie.
We don't know who those people are. We're a product. We like to think that we come to play the game and people want to see us play. I think it's just that simple, man. We can't control everybody's actions. To the person or people who think, it's cool, hats off to you. And, to the higher power, I hope they keep praying for you. But for us, we want to keep the main thing. And I think that's about the basketball for both teams. So to those fans who do disrespect us, I like to think that you guys, hope to apologize, sooner rather than later. But I think we got to keep the main thing.
It's about every player's safety. If fans feel emboldened to throw things mid-game,
You want to put people's safety on the line, getting hit with these. Is it real safety? Could be. We don't know where it's been. Could be a health violation, could be a safety protocol, could be a whole bunch of things.
And if security can't stop it, then what message is being sent to the athletes? That their safety is negotiable? The WNBA needs to act, not with words, but with real consequences. Because these aren't just incidents, they're attacks.
They should make the next one whistle like a Nerf ball. For safety, of course.
And they're turning games into dangerous environments for players.
They're going to have to start putting a jail in the arena for the deal to the does.
As the shocking moment unfolded and Sophie Cunningham reeled from being struck, it wasn't a ref or security guard who took action. It was Kelsey Plum. Without hesitation, She approached the object and kicked it off the court.
Dildo gate number 3, actual dildo coming onto said court. There's Sophie, and then, Kelsey Plum with the kick of the dill to the dough off the court. She gave that sucker let's just one more time.
With the instinct of someone who's tired of the chaos. Let's be clear. Kelsey Plum is an elite athlete.
And Kelsey Plum is the ultimate kryptonite for this new age Indiana Fever basketball team.
Not a security officer. She shouldn't have to kick trash, literal or symbolic, off the court. Yet in that moment, she showed more urgency than the league itself. Her quick action wasn't just about getting rid of the object. It was a message. This is not okay.
It makes the league look like a joke. WNBA dominated by lime green dildos.
And that's where the WNBA's response, or lack of one, becomes glaring. This wasn't the first time something like this happened.
How does this stuff continue to get into these games?
Then it happened again and again, and almost happened for the Mystics game too. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, now y'all getting creepy. Now you're getting weird.
In fact, it's happened multiple times recently. First, it was a prank, then a distraction. Now it's become a safety issue, and one that players are left to deal with on their own. How many times does something need to be thrown before someone actually gets hurt?
At another game, too, I think it was at the Liberty game, there was an attempt where it happened in the crowd.
No way, bro. No way.
The league has had chances to make a statement.
They found a group of them that is partially behind. A third dildo has hit the floor, sir. I think they already decided that they were going to, right? The guy got arrested, and plus he got a 1-year ban or something like that.
Instead of, doing what they actually did, which is the right thing, try to find out what happens, find out who did it, and then announce that they were arrested. Instead of just making a performative thing, being like, we're investigating reports from social media.
To set a precedent, to issue clear warnings and real bans. But they've been slow and inconsistent, reacting only after viral moments force their hand. Even fans are starting to call it what it is: negligence.
It's good that Lynn Roberts spoke up against it. It's good that Lynn Roberts did. She was saying it's ridiculous. You're seeing a lot in the media now talking about the safety of the players.
Because let's be honest, if this had happened in the NBA or in a men's college game, the entire sports world would be in uproar. The headlines would read, "Player assaulted, not object tossed." It's not just about public image. It's about prioritizing player safety over profit or silence. The players are the product. And when Sophie Cunningham has to worry about getting hit, and Kelsey Plum is the one forced to act, something is broken. The cameras showed Plum kicking the object.
Kelsey Plum taking a free throw shot. Sophie Cunningham is about to jump like she just saw a ghost.
The internet spread it like wildfire. But the silence from the league spoke louder than both. No mid-game statement, no immediate ejection of the fan.
The referee just pointing at it and letting the game go on.
How does one get them reported to the right people?
No press conference, just another moment swept under the rug. And yet the players remained composed. Kelsey acted with decisiveness. Sophie kept playing. No one stormed off. No one gave up. But why are they the ones expected to keep calm while others cross every line? The WNBA wants growth. It wants respect. But that comes with responsibility. And until the league shows its athletes that they matter more than damage control, players like Plum will continue doing the job of people who should have been ready.
We had another dildo
Someone threw a green machine in the Barclays Center tonight at the New York Liberty game.
come flying out of the stands this time and nail Sophie Cunningham.
The object hits the floor. I love Kelsey Plum gets it out of there. That's, my favorite part. But it had gone right at Sophie Cunningham's leg. It makes the league look like a joke.
Kelsey Plum with the kick of the dill to the dough off the court.
While the sports world buzzed about Sophie Cunningham getting hit and Kelsey Plum's fast reflexes, Caitlin Clark once again showed why she's in a league of her own, not just as a player, but as a leader. She didn't throw fuel on the fire. She didn't lash out. She didn't post a dramatic rant. She did what she's done since the moment she entered the WNBA spotlight. She handled it with grace and laser-sharp focus. Let's rewind for a second. In the aftermath of the object throwing incident, players were shaken. The media was scrambling. Social media was exploding with jokes, outrage, and finger pointing. But Caitlin Clark, she kept it simple, light, and on brand. She dropped into the comments of a post featuring Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull, joking about a potential swimsuit brand deal, and replied, "Swimsuit brands, please, focus on basketball."
Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham trying to get a brand deal with a swimsuit company. Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham sharing a moment in their swimsuit. And of course, Caitlin Clark chimes in, "Swimsuit brands, please. Quote, focus on basketball."
A simple statement, but a brilliant one, because in just 5 words, she diffused tension, supported her teammates, and reminded everyone what actually matters. That's the difference with Caitlin. She commands attention without needing to chase it. She leads without yelling. She speaks without needing a headline. And that calm presence in the middle of total chaos, that's what makes her elite.
Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham has spoken about the circus that the WNBA has turned into.
We're going to be talking about the green object again. Yes, the green object.
Dodging flying dildos on the court.
Somebody has found the organization that's been throwing these green monsters on the floor.
It's ridiculous.
While others might have used the moment to stir controversy or play victim or clap back at haters, Caitlin took the high road again. And it's not the first time. From elbows on the court to viral slander online, she's been the most targeted player in the league, yet she never drags the game down to their level. She elevates it. That's why fans love her. That's why arenas are packed when she plays. That's why brands want her.
How do you think a canceled season would impact the WNBA?
Because Caitlin Clark doesn't just play basketball, she represents what the future of basketball should look like. Composed, competitive, and committed to the game. Now let's talk about what she's not doing. She's not crying for attention. She's not starting drama. She's not throwing shade at other players or the fans. Instead, she's out there clocking minutes, setting records, leading comebacks, and keeping her teammates locked in, even when flying objects are literally interrupting games. She's bringing eyes to the WNBA for the right reasons.
Last year, they offered Caitlin Clark over $1 million.
And she's doing it without demanding anything more than a fair shot and a level playing field. And here's the part critics won't admit. Caitlin Clark is making the league better for everyone.
WNBA viewership has gone up 170%.
Yes, even the players who don't like her. Even the ones who throw shade or get physical. Because her presence brings money, coverage, fans, and expectations.
The entire league is 100% reliant on one player.
And if the WNBA is smart, they'll realize she's not just the moment, she's the movement. But right now, that movement is under attack, not just from fans throwing objects, but from a culture that refuses to protect its brightest stars. So while others get lost in the drama, Caitlin keeps showing up, playing hard, taking hits, and still staying silent on the nonsense, because she knows her game speaks louder. She isn't asking to be the face of the league. She already is.
Is she going to get moved? Doubt it. Is Brianna Turner going to get moved? We are going to have an MVP caliber player returning to the lineup.
What we just witnessed isn't about one object or one moment.
The WNBA continues to be in the news for all of the wrong reasons.
It's about what the WNBA chooses to stand for. A player was hit, another had to clean it up. And still, the most composed person on the court was Caitlin Clark. She didn't panic. She didn't play into the chaos. She stayed focused, supportive, and classy, just like she always does. If the league truly wants to grow, it has to protect its players, and it has to recognize the leader it already has in Caitlin.
Caitlin is one of those people that has a high IQ. So I know she's watching, and I know she's going to come back and make you all that much better. So it honestly is scary because not only are you allowing other people to step up, but you're allowing Caitlin to then survey and realize how she can add.
She's not just carrying her team, she's carrying the spotlight, the pressure, and the future of the game. So if you stand with Caitlin Clark, If you believe in protecting players, growing the league, and honoring those who lead with integrity, then make your voice heard. Drop a comment right now, 100%, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because this story isn't over, and neither is her rise.